Today I have been reading about letting go and what exactly that means. Because that is another hard topic for me, is how to let go of things. In fact, I even have a tattoo that says let go, let God. So you'd think in those moments of struggle I'd just turn and look at the arm. But it's not as easy as that. Letting go is very hard. Have you ever even been taught to let go? Have we been taught how to let go? Who teaches us that? And I would love a lesson, because that's part of life and that's a critical part of any healing process. In the last clip I did, I talked about being busy, and I'm curious if letting go and being busy have anything to do with each other. And in some situations, if not a lot, I feel like they do. With that said, in 2008, Christmas Eve day, I was driving home to go spend with my family. My family loves Christmas. We hide presents. My mom cheats. In fact, my dad has to hide all of her presents at my grandma's because she opens them, then wraps them. She always knows what she gets and then acts surprised. It's funny, but it's a great family tradition. And usually we celebrate Christmas days early. We usually can't wait. We're just all eager to be together and open gifts and have some good family, fun, hot cocoa time. But with that said, on Christmas Eve day, I had to work, and I was driving home, and I got a text message that, I'm sorry for the loss of your father, which was weird because I had just talked to him. He was hyper. He was crazy himself, smart aleck, telling me to get my ass home, hurry up, everyone's waiting on me. So I was trying to get there, but he had a heart attack and he passed away. And what I can tell you about letting go is it's not an easy process. My mom did a really great job. She went through grief counseling for a couple of years, but I hid all of it. I went back to work. I tried to live my life. I tried to act as if it didn't happen. And it was a very painful next couple of years. With that said, in 2013 is when I finally accepted the loss of my dad. So that's 5 years later. 5 years later. And how did I do it? I did it by praying. I prayed a lot and asked to help me figure this out. And I remember it perfectly. One day I posted something on social media website, and I got a lot of responses about memories of my dad. And just reading what people said about my dad was incredible. I mean, the leadership he had. He taught teamwork. He coached so many sports teams, and just the difference he made in people's lives really made me think. And that was when I realized maybe you shouldn't be so angry at the situation and actually deal with it. Like, you are a splitting image of your father. Look at what he has created. And really, it was a thought process change. I had to change my thoughts. And by changing my thoughts, it actually helped me to the next step of starting to let go. Since then, yes, I still struggle. Anyone who loses a parent always will, or anyone close to them in their life, for goodness sake. So it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there, but it changes who you are. And what I can tell you about letting go is that for the past couple of years, I have been a lot happier. I have definitely found a place of independence. I'm still in discovery mode of myself and who I am and what my purpose is in this world. But what I can tell you, I definitely have a different positive outlook on life. And I am able to go visit my dad's grave when I wasn't before. I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive myself for all the anger and resentment that I had been carrying on my back as a huge weight for the last 5 years. And it was so easy to do that. When I had those positive vibes, I reached out. I asked for help. I asked for help in a way that was not direct help. It was, what do you remember about my dad? And the amount of people and support that reached out and provided that insight was life-changing. Seriously, life-changing. And it made the glass a little more half full. It made me see that, hey, wow, this is going to be okay. And I had to forgive myself. Forgiveness is huge. There are still quite a few things that I need to let go of, and I have learned that that's just going to happen in life. Letting go is just a part of life that you have to learn how to handle. It's critical. Critical. In fact, I have a whole closet full of dresses over there that I've got to let go of. And for some reason, I'm attached and I just need to let it go. But with that said, don't don't worry if you have a grief or fear or a lack of trust, or your ego's out there speaking to yourself about reasons you can't let go of whatever it may be. But I promise you, the feeling that it gives you when you do is undeniable.